Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today this is not gonna be a summoning video. As you can see, I have enough to reach 1 PD, but I don't really need that new hero and I want to save because yeah, in 1 month this is gonna be Christmas, and probably for Christmas we are gonna have a new limited hero, and so I want to save some wishes because on the last one I had to summon a ton of miracle wishes and spend a lot in order to get enough copies of the hero, but I got only the exclusive 3. And this is a hero that you want to have a lot of speed on him in order to work correctly in PvP, and I'm gonna show that to you in this video, so stay tuned. If you are planning to summon, you can still use my promo code AhkTaar, but I don't know how long this code is gonna be active because yeah, I have another bad news. AhkTaar decided to change their business with Infinite Magicraid. That means that every code we have today, you have AhkTaar, Karzak, Juarmu and others, won't be active 24 hours 7. In fact, I don't understand what they are planning to do. They have to decide what they are going to do, but they told me that 1 or 2 weeks, one promo code is going to be active for one influencer, so maybe AhkTaar probably, and then the next 2 weeks or 1 week or 2 weeks another one, so maybe Karzak one is going to be active. I don't know how it is going to work, but this is the way they plan to do things with AhkTaar on Infinite Magicraid. So of course content creators using AhkTaar are gonna earn less money. I'm pretty sure about that, and so this is a hard decision, but today I'm gonna have to concentrate on my real job because, to be honest, AhkTaar was my main source of income, and so I could concentrate most of my time on Infinite Magicraid. I could spend a lot of time to try heroes, to optimize things, and this is why I was able to produce some interesting content, quality content, and give you original teams and something like that. And in the future, I'm gonna have to take a hard decision, but to change my content. I'm gonna produce less content, of course, because I don't have the choice. I have to concentrate on my real job, otherwise I won't have enough money to eat every day and to pay my house and etc. So yeah, this is completely terrible. So yeah, I have problems with my new house, I have issues with my job now, and yeah, this is gonna be terrible in the next month, but I have hope and things are gonna be well for me, I assume. So yeah, you can still use my promo code, and I'm gonna try to make videos. At least I'm gonna continue my videos in English, and maybe I'm gonna stop to produce videos in French. Because clearly I won't have time to produce both videos in 2 languages, okay? But don't worry, because the English one is gonna stay as it is today. Maybe less videos, maybe I'm gonna produce 3-4 videos per week only, not 1 video per day. I don't know, I have to think about that and to organize myself with my real job also, so it's gonna be different than today. So, not summoning, but I'm gonna show you the team I'm currently using in PvP to destroy enemies, and this is another kind of aspect of the game that I don't really like, because of course you are gonna tell me in this video you are using a pay-to-win team because I'm using the new limited hero and he is exclusive 5. But yeah, I'm winning 90% of my fights and a bit more, 91-92%. I was able to to win maybe 138 fights over 150 using that team, so I'm gonna show that to you. And at the moment I am top 2 and not close to Bailey because he has a specific team that counters mine, and so every time I fight against him in auto battle he beats me, and so this is why he is here. And I think the second guy I can't beat today is my life, but this is just because of this annoying guy. I'm gonna talk about it quickly. So this is the team I'm using. You are gonna see that in a moment. I'm gonna show you on that fight. This is my team. Okay, I'm gonna push myself to the right so you can see clearly. I'm using 3 limited heroes. So yeah, of course, this is the pay to win team. You need at least the exclusive 3 on all limited heroes. No, not on Lydia. You need the exclusive 2 on Lydia. She is here in order to increase the damage of my team. I'm opening with the first active skill, so she provides the attack buff 40% to my Geeliman, and she increases my damage, in fact. Then Esther, really important to do that in auto, because when you have a ton of Lydia in front of you and she imprison your heroes, and this is why you want to open with Lydia exclusive 3 with her blue egg, so my Geeliman won't be affected by the imprisonment. Really important, because that guy is gonna give an extra turn directly to her with Spotlight, and so she's gonna deal a lot of damage after that, especially also because of the echo I am using on that guy. One great thing about this hero, the pumpkin singer, the Jack and Roll, he is immune to turn meta reduction and increase. That means you don't use him with space. You won't be able to increase his turn meta, but you can use him against a Popper or an Esther. They won't be able to reduce your turn meta, and this is why the hero is a great hero. And also because he increases a lot the damage of your heroes, and this is the case on my Geeliman. You are gonna see that this is a great team in front of me, but I'm able to kill the majority of heroes in one attack with my Geeliman thanks to all these configurations. So let's have a look to the fight. With a low speed. So my Lydia has a combat vanguard aura, so I'm applying a debuff on all enemies, increasing the damage they are gonna take. And now I have the attack buff. I'm reducing the turn meta of enemies. I'm not using this first active skill of Popper just in case there is an Esther, and so I'm not getting turn meta reduced. Now turn meta increase and damage increase, and look at that. With the first attack, it procs the ultimate of Engi 3. And I'm able to kill 3 enemies on 5, and Engi 3 is dead. So now only 2 enemies are remaining, and so I just have to continue in auto, and they are gonna die over time. This is super strong, and it can beat also teams with Donald Rebelli, this kind of team with Donald Rebelli, because Geeliman is a great hero. She can reflect the silence to Donald Rebelli, the shackle in fact. And this is it, it's over. And yes, she does a lot of damage to Pauline, but in order to do that you need a lot of attack, more attack than crit damage, because Pauline has a huge amount of tenacity, and so he nullifies the entire crit damage of your heroes. This is why you want to focus on your attack. If I show you another fight, do I have one with a Donald Rebelli? Yeah, this is the case here. You have Nicholas, so you have the apple, and you have Nordak and Lydia, so you have, this team is really tanky, okay? So let's check what happens. As you can see, Donald Rebelli has his own shackle on him. I took the counter attack, but I'm still alive for now. Turn meta increase, and look at that. The same happens. Only 2 enemies remaining. And this is over. So yeah, it's really efficient. Also, I'm gonna show you the stats of my heroes, of course, and you are gonna see that this is really strong. So this is my Geeliman, 55k attack. She has a low amount of speed. In my opinion, this is low, because the last artifact is an attack 1. So my goal is to increase as much as I can the attack and the crit rate 100% and crit damage, a bit more crit damage, but I want to focus on the attack, so the tenacity won't nullify all my damage. This is important. I'm using that on her. I'm gonna show that to you. I'm gonna go to the... No, I'm gonna still stay here. I have only basic sets, okay, because I'm not able to get a good crafted set. So this is what I'm using on her. This is a legendary piece of gear, and it has been upgraded to legendary, okay? So crit damage, attack rate, and crit rate. This is interesting, but this is clearly not the best you can have on her. I have a basic attack set. One more time, this is an enhanced one. So crit rate, crit damage, and attack, and some effect hit. This one is perfect. And the boots, I have crit rate, crit damage, healing effect master mastery doesn't matter on her. And this is not an enhanced one, so I can increase that in the future. Here I have a blue piece of gear. Crit damage, attack rate, and crit rate, so it's a decent one. In terms of artifacts, this is the one I have here. An attack one with crit damage, crit rate, speed and HP, I don't care. And I can enhance that. But this is not a great one, so I won't do it. I have a mythic artifact here with 3 rolls in attack and 2 in crit rate, so that one is interesting, but I have some mastery and defense rate, so it could be way better. And the last one is an attack one with some attack rate, crit rate, and speed in substats, and this is an enhanced one, so I can have way better. I can increase that in the future. I'm using this echo on her, so she has way more crit rate. 10% is huge. She's gonna have more crit damage also. She will never reach a 150 crit rate, so she won't benefit from the 63% here. I have this echo. Maybe I'm gonna use that in the future if I can change the gear I have on her, and maybe it's gonna be more efficient. It's supposed to be more efficient, but I don't know how it is gonna work. Is it gonna increase her damage on the first active skill when she uses the ultimate? You know, because when she uses the ultimate, it's gonna remove the buffs on all enemies and deal some damage. And after, I think it casts the first active skill, and then so she's gonna have this attack bonus directly after. I don't know, but I'm lacking some copies of it. I think I have only, this is the only one I have at the moment, so I'm not gonna use it now. So I have to wait. And this is the emblems I'm using, everything to increase the damage, the direct damage, and the cooldown reduction. This helps, and yeah, this is not really important what you're using here. And I'm using this aura. This is a shield smash aura, 5 stars. This is the easiest one to get. What do you need in order to get that? I think I can't increase that. I can't see it now. I have to check it on another hero. Shield smash aura, shield smash here. 1, 3, and 5. Okay, the 1 and the 3 are really easy to obtain, and the 5 are a bit harder to obtain, but it's pretty interesting in order to when you think about the materials you need to craft this aura. And I'm using her with Esther, so she will all the time have a shield, and so she is gonna have the piercing rate bonus and the more attack here. Level 24, so I can increase that again, and I'm farming the stage 30 in Abyss in auto, so I'm planning to increase that a bit more. So yeah, my Geeliman is really interesting. If you don't have Esther, if you are not facing a hero with a team with Lydia, you can use Rister instead of Esther. Okay, so this is my Esther. The goal is to have a lot of speed and a lot of healing effect. So if you are using the red egg, you are gonna give more damage to your Geeliman, but in fact I'm using the blue one. So yeah, she needs the exclusive 3 to play 2 times in a row. Really important. And I have a lot of effect resistance on her as well. So when I'm in a fight, I can sometimes resist a freeze, and if it's the case, if I resist the freeze of an Azale, I can remove the freeze on my Geeliman and still beat the opponent because Jack and Roll is immune to freeze. So I'm using this echo on her, so she has more effect resistance and she can buff the damage of my Geeliman. Then in emblems, this is what I'm using on her. I have that one to have more healing effect. You can use that one if you have enough healing effect with the gear, so she will have more speed. I'm using this aura to have more speed on her. Then this is my Jack and Roll exclusive 3, and this is why at the moment I'm not summoning. I'm saving my wishes because if we have a new limited hero at Christmas, I want to have the exclusive 5 directly. Yes, I know I'm greedy, but on that hero I could have 100 more speed if I was lucky enough to summon more copies of him. And 100 speed is really important on that guy, because opponents, enemies, if they have more speed than mine, I lose. 100% I'm losing. So I have this echo on him, 1 star, and yeah, this is gonna help me a lot, increases a lot my attack, my damage on my Geeliman, because she's gonna play right after. And this is really important too. So more speed than HP. The more the HP, the better. But I'm focusing on my speed at the moment. I'm using these emblems on him. This is pretty classic. I could increase that instead of the defense one. It could be a way better, so I could deal more damage. Have to think about it. Because yeah, of course, this is gonna be useless in my opinion to have this tab. Yeah, so yeah, this is not the best thing you can have on him. Yeah, people are recommending that. Okay, why not? And I'm using this aura, so he has more speed. And in dungeons, I'm using the skill master aura. I removed it from my Nicholas. This is the only skill master aura I have on my account because I'm not buying auras. I'm farming the championships so I can get more auras, and this is really important. And I'm farming stages 30 in Abyss now. I have been farming that for a long time, and so now I have more auras. So this is my guy, 2900 speed and a lot of HP. This is the only thing you need. And then this is my popper, 2979 speed. This is not my fastest one. I still need to have a faster popper to be faster than Bailey. He has 50 more speed than I. But another thing that is frustrating me in dungeons, I was thinking that finally being able to farm stages 40 in auto in dungeons could be way better, but it's not the case. The rates are terrible. Of course, I have only a 6-star gear, but every time I am farming speed gear, I never have speed substats, or when I do, it's maximum 31, 32, and most of the time on legendary piece of gear and epic ones, it's between 25 and 30, so in fact it's useless, and every time everything is proccing outside of the speed, next to the speed, so I'm not able to save at least one piece of gear per month. This is terrible. I'm so unlucky. So I'm using this echo on him, so he has more effect resistance and effect heat. These emblems, so he has more speed and cooldown reduction. It can help more effect heat. And I'm using this aura, so yeah, this is the only speed legendary aura I have, and I have everything on him. He needs to be faster as fast as possible. This is my Lydia. I have 2 speed sets on her. The goal is to be the fastest Lydia. Because in championship, if I'm using her with Tifia, I want her to play before the Lydia in front of me, so I will be optimal. It will be optimal. So this is why I have 2 speed sets on her, 2400 speed, and even if I have speed sets, she is really offensive. 46k attack, almost 100% crit rate and 274% crit damage. This is huge. I'm using this echo on her. I'm using these emblems, so offensive one with the attack and the support tab to have more effect hit and the cooldown reduction. Important. And I'm using Combat Vanguard for the echo, for the aura. So this is what I'm using. Something more about this team, because you have a counter here, and this is what I'm losing against some specific teams. Yeah, Bailey, he is just faster than I, so I just can't beat him for now. But if I show you another team, this is my life, and he is using that guy. And the problem with Geeliman, she is single target, and with this Jack and Roll, when she is supposed to kill one guy, she can't, because he revived the heroes with full HP and procs the damage immunity on him. You are gonna see that. This is terrible. I'm gonna push myself to the left again. And look what is gonna happen. I'm playing the first. Okay, Esther plays before my guy. And now look at what is gonna happen. Damage immunity, and I can't kill anybody. Yeah, this is terrible. This is what she is really interesting, but she is limited in terms of efficiency. It depends on the heroes you have in front of you, in fact. This is why I am planning to pick again Melchior, because as I said, today I'm able to farm the stage 30 in auto in Abyss for the Wizard Eye, and so I have just enough. I'm gonna have enough soon to have the exclusive 5 on him, and I'm gonna build him. In that team, he's gonna nuke hard. And I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna one-shot every enemy using that if I have huge stats on him, and this is my plans for the future. So, that was all for the video. I hope that if you decide to summon, you are blessed. And have a nice day, and see you soon. Bye-bye.